everyone, this is our group's interview, and our group have Divina, Laura, Lorna, and Vicky, and this is my friend Frank. And can you have her introduce for the our classmates?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, my name is Frank. I came from China, and I came to Australia since I was in high school. Now, after more than 10 years stay of Australia, currently I'm working in Melbourne.
Hey Frank, the first question is about, do you think that living in two completely different environments has changed your thoughts or behaviors?
Yes, definitely it will. Well, when you live in China, you have really intense competition environment. You need to, everything you do, you need to compare to other people. And while living in Australia, you can really enjoy your life here. You have your own spare time after work. For example, I play badminton almost every day after work. It is really fun, relaxing.
Yes, I think it's true. In China, lots of students have lots of study and homework, and badminton is a really nice sport. It can make people feel relaxed and healthy. Okay, the second one to talk about, do you think that the two cultures have enabled you to achieve different things, such as in China and in Australia, you think was different?
Yes, I think so. The culture in China and Australia are completely different, and they help you to achieve different results. In China, the culture, it helps you to have a better academic result. They care about the score result in school. While in Australia, it's more about how your life experience, how you do the hands-on work, and more about communications. So yeah, they are completely different. It helps you to achieve different things.
Yeah, I agree your point, and I think Australia's education in some ways is better than China. Okay, Frank, can you briefly talk about the two differences with the culture?
Sure, this is a tricky question. The culture in China is completely different to Australia. In China, there are certain rules in place to restrict people from doing something. For example, when you get to a certain age, the culture asks you to get married, otherwise other people will criticize you. And while in Australia, it's completely different. You have more freedom. You don't need to follow the other people. You can have the life you like.
Yes, I agree with this point.
Kitty, you can has cheeseburger.
And I really want to know that which culture do you prefer, and can you talk about the reason?
Yeah, definitely. I prefer Australian culture, as I have been living in Australia for many years, and I'm really enjoying it because people live here have different cultural background, and but we can tolerate to each other. We share different cultures, and people are interested to each other, so we can make a lot of different people.
Давай, в микрофон пари.
And can you talk about the advantage and disadvantage between your country and Australia?
Yeah, sure. The advantage for China is the convenience, including delivery, shopping, and also the transportation. And in Australia, compared to Australia, China has a disadvantage as well. That's including the pollution and crowded people. So
And how do you integrate into an unfamiliar environment?
yeah, when I came to Australia, I really feel unfamiliar about the environment. So I make some friends. We came together to the cities to explore the events in Australia, like some interesting events on the weekends. And we play together, so we don't feel too lonely.
Got one of them niggas when I kill them, call the reverend.
And I want to ask that, what's your first impression about Australia?
Yeah, it's a long time ago since I came to Australia. It really impressed me is people are kind and polite. For example, when you get off the bus, you say thank you to the driver, and the driver will signals to you, say no worries, you are welcome. And every time when you do something and you want to say sorry to other people, instead it surprises you. The other people say sorry to you before you say sorry. So I just feel like, yeah, people are quite kind.
And when you got to know the Australia, what has changed about your first impression?
Yeah, definitely changed a lot. When I get to know Australia, until now, I don't think people are kind and polite anymore. Sometimes they say sorry or thank you to you, but in reality, it is not the same as what you see. It is just a habit. So you don't really know if he or she is really feel sorry for you. So
Yeah.
I feel disappointing about what people are doing now.
Yeah. And for the Australian, their behavior or the things they do, which things do you feel surprised or feel happy?
The most surprised thing is you can get back whatever you lost. I have lost my glasses, my purse, my license, and my some valuable items. But every time when I get back, I can find from the lost and found. Or even sometimes the people who, random people who found my item will contact me with my phone number once because I lost my key. So I feel like, oh, you don't worry about anything you lost. You can get back very quick.
Okay. So now you work here, can you give the advice to the people who want to come to Australia to find work?
Yeah, if you are new to Australia, don't be afraid to communicate with other people, even if your pronunciation is really bad. But don't worry, you'll be fine later on. If you don't talk, you are not improving. So just talk and communicate. And then if you find a job here, there'll be a bonus. It helps you in the future for the experience.
Yeah.
2,000 years later.
Really appreciate Frank can accept my interview, and this our group's interview. That's all. Bye bye.